Torpir. Oh, oh, you get the best of my love. Oh, oh, you get the best of my love. Oh, oh. Weird night. I gotta. Well, I don't gotta, but I'm gonna. As I watched Eli, that may haunt me. I watched his last stream 2 hours ago. Well, I don't like it when people say that. I only watched 10 seconds of it. I can't stomach any more than that. Well, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about if you're going to say something about somebody. I don't watch his videos. They're too long. Like, no, your fucking attention span is too short, and when you talk, you forget half the shit that was said. You didn't hear it, did you? But yeah, you're going to speak on something you didn't hear. That's a real fucking problem in this community. I don't edit. I don't script. Not really that guy. Guess you guys know this by now. No need for a resume. But in light of that, I did take notes. Now, the notes I took aren't what you think. I'm not going to read back what I said. I just made highlights because there's a few of them here. And since Tammy has been removed, and Eli seems to think it's funny, I really figured I'd blow my stack. I figured that it would be a great weekend video to say exactly how I felt about Eli. About what he did to her. I covered a small part of it in my last video. I mean, it wasn't much. I did what I did. You know, nothing really. It was a bitch move, Eli. At best, it was a bitch move, dude. I could say all kinds of things about your business model, about your lifestyle, about the way you run your channel. I mean, what can I say that you haven't heard? So I'll just say this. What you did to Tammy was a bitch move, dude. It just was. It was a bitch move. It was a very desperate little boy trying to find his way back to a following that he never had. At the end of the day, dude, that makes you irrelevant. I've never seen anybody that was that irrelevant go in circles trying to find their relevancy. I mean, when people say, yeah, you're a shit stirrer. It's like, yeah, well, shit stirring is kind of respectable because people are like, I can't wait to see who he's talking about. Eli, nobody cares who you're talking about. Because mostly it's just about you. And what you don't like about everybody on the planet, except for the people that have, well, your balls in their mouth. Vice versa to what you've been doing. So, I mean, I guess I got to do what I got to do, right? And I thought about not doing this because I think my time here on YouTube is limited. And I'll get to my notes. But I think it's limited. I really don't know where else we're going to go with this, guys. What I mean by we is me. I'm not going to put anybody in my fucking boat. This is my, well, third round. As you guys may know. It's not a resume. I'm just telling you something. It's my third round in a community full of drama. Which is what I like. That's what I do. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the drama. But the drama has now dried up. We've all beat the same horse, have we not? Looking for new ways to make it pop again, but nothing's going to pop because we've already beat the horse. And Eli is the horse. And I'm going to get to this here in a minute. I think, actually, it's number 1. Very cool. I'm going to get to it now. I was on Flex's Live tonight, and I wasn't on the panel, but I was in there for about an hour. Nobody knew I was watching, listening. Few comments came up, and then Flex brought it up right before Jeff Thomas Black forgot that he was supposed to be Mr. Cool and showed us that he wasn't. But it came up about Robert Reese, which, that interests me, of course. It interests me in a way. Where Robert Reese is, talking about the mentally challenged, and he said something about me doing it, or racism, and he said something about me doing it, but I think it was about mentally challenged, or whatever the word it is that you guys want to use. I'm not putting words in your mouth or trying to make you think how I feel. I mean, we've all got our different terminologies for it. Well, he said that Torp did it first. That's what Ricky Knight said. Well, Torp did it first. Torp did what first? Brought up the fact that, or something to the fact that Flex, I said that Flex used people that were mentally challenged. I don't know, was it for money or something? For live chats? I don't know what that was. What I do remember is this. When Toe and I, it did not mean that the way it came out. But when Flex and I went toe to toe, he literally, he pissed me off. And that's how you go toe to toe. So you got to piss him off. I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat it, right? He's not going to sugarcoat it. And, I built up some respect for Flex. So, but back then, we were just starting the honeymoon. So, after we went toe to toe for a long period of time, Flex and I, and you guys know this, it's in his videos. He used to put up fucking short mocks of me, cherries in the eyes, hater, troll. You guys remember this. So, and I knew the game. I knew the game. I played the game back when I thought, fucking A right, man. That was fun shit. It was fun because it was real, though. Because he actually believed I was a troll, which means that I kind of won the game before it started. I'm like, he don't know what a troll is, but he gonna find out. And then, sure enough, Eli. So he knows what a troll is. Eli's got more troll accounts than anybody here. I think we're all quite well aware of that because we're all watching. He's watching his own channel 200 times. Anyway, so out of nowhere, a couple people showed up on Flex's live, and there was an obvious change in mentality that was existing there that we were not used to. What I mean by we is me and a few others. So we assumed that he was doing that. I assumed he was doing that to make himself look like, the guy that had the biggest heart. What I later realized was it wasn't that he had a big heart, he just knew good people. And I realized that because the people that I said that about were not happy with me. And they'll both tell you that. It's like, no, I was pissed off at Torp. They'll tell Flex that. I don't know how Flex forgot it, but I'm sure your friends didn't, Flex. I didn't say anything bad about them. I really didn't. I said you were using them for your channel. That's what I said. But, I didn't come out and say anything derogatory about anybody that was either mentally challenged, mentally ill, or other. I just said I thought Flex was using them. And I stand by that because that's what it felt like at the time. But I never said anything bad about those people. Nope. I just thought that Flex was kind of playing some sort of a game. All right. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? So Robert Reese is yelling out that I did it first. So Robert Reese, are you a leader or are you a follower? Are you going to say that you're following my lead on that? That's interesting. I thought you were the news. How can the news be a follower? I thought you were supposed to be a leader. What, do you want to be like the fucking UHF instead of the VHF on the news channels? The ham radio station up in the hills somewhere in the fucking Appalachians where they can't even fucking speak right because they got no teeth? What are you talking about, Robert? I did it first. You're trying to tell Ricky Knight, the guy that's going back and forth. Now, worse, he's got the record for going back and forth. Ricky Knight does. I saw that myself. I'm like, holy shit, he just got here. You literally just started sucking Flex's dick. Literally. He was sucking Robert's dick. He left Robert. Then he was sucking Flex's dick. Now he's going back to Robert's dick. I'll be honest with you, Robert. You need a fucking STD shot. What? Think about it, man. Whatever he brings back to your table, what are you going to do with it? You gonna believe the goddamn word Ricky Knight says to you now? Because he bounced you to go to Flex. He bounced Flex tonight. I watched it myself. He bounced Flex tonight. He was so mad he popped off the live. And now he's going back to you. That's a video baby mama. That's a video baby mama. You guys do what you want with that. That ain't copyright. Fucking tired of hearing about copyright. You're all public, dude. There ain't no copyright on this bitch. Not unless you fucking take an AC/DC video from Vivo. Ask me how I know. So Robert Reese, calm down, man. Take responsibility for what you say. Well, I heard it over there, so I thought I would try it. And it burned me too, so now I'm going to blame it on him because he did it first. I didn't do it the way you did it, Robert Reese. The way I see it, man, you make black people look racist. You seem kind of militant to me. I want to go to my next subject. Jeff Thomas Black. Jeff Thomas Black up on Flex's Live tonight. First of all, Jeff Thomas Black, I think you got the fucking game a little mixed up with Monopoly. This is not bullshit, dude. You came up there acting like Torp 2.0. I did that same shit on Pedro's Live. But see, here's the difference. Pedro knew what I was going to do. He knew it. At that time, everybody knew it. You knew it. Your glitched ass douche fucking furry friend, he knew it. Everybody knew it. Brian knew it. The whole schmack knew it. Everybody. There's no way you couldn't know that, man. Unless you're living in real Linda. Dude, what did you fucking miss? How in the fuck am I not going to go on Pedro's Live some months ago and not do what I do? After being fucking aggravated with that guy. I don't know how to have a I do not know how to have a civilized conversation with a man that's not civilized. That's my thoughts on that one. But Jeff Thomas Black came up on Flex. Right out the gate, man. Liar, 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 manipulator. Trying to do Torque 2.0 from like fucking months ago. Dude, this is the fucking internet, dude. You're supposed to know about BlackRock and shit, the way shit moves. Everything changes like your phone, your updates. The DoorDash update, Android update, iPhone update. That shit pops out twice a day. It don't need a year. You do realize that when you came up and started bitching about how fucked up the world was, most of the people that you were bitching out ain't all that pissed off about how the world works. It's you're the one that's pissed off. So you're gonna come up on Flex's Live and call him Mr. Flexi Pants. Well then, maybe you should go talk to Pedro a little bit, get some counseling on what it's like to be yelled at. Ask Flex why he punched you out of the fucking live. I don't agree with people getting muted on lives, dude, but you wouldn't shut the fuck up. I know I got punched out of Pedro's live. There wasn't no doubt in my mind I was getting punched out of that bitch. There ain't no sense in this fucking world that would have made sense to me to stay in fucking Pedro's live and try to have a civilized conversation. But if you notice, if you watch that back, Jeff Thomas Black, you'll notice that Flex he was talking to you straight. No, you were not talking to him straight, dude. You finally, right there at the very end, what was that, about 30 seconds into your Torque 2.0 rant? What did you say? You were yelling so goddamn loud. I was like, and you made my ears hurt. And that says something. Because I think I'm the loudest motherfucker here when I get into a rant mode. And Jeff Thomas Black, dude, you are not making sense, bro. You are not making sense, bro. That shit is old. It's not just that it's old. It's like, where did it come from? What are you trying to prove now? You gonna bring down Flex like Eli brought down Tammy? I don't know what kind of fucking notoriety you guys think you got. Oh, is it for the facts? Is it for the truth? Truth for what? What are you going to change? All the people that you're on YouTube with are going to see it, man. What kind of notoriety are you looking for? Have you seen Flex's followers? Have you seen Tammy's followers? They say just because they got a lot of followers, that don't make them right. I beg to differ. I beg to differ, sir. It does make them right. Think about this, man. If you're saying that Flex is wrong, Jeff Thomas Black, that means that Flex is wrong, right? In your eyes, he's just wrong. He's a bad man. That means every single motherfucker, every one of them, that follow him and comment on his videos and subscribe to him are a bunch of flexi pantsers. You better think about what you say before you come up there and blow your Torp 2.0 fucking point out like that, because that's not what I would do. I was like, I never said that Pedro's followers were wrong. I said they got fucked. But you call him Flex a liar and Flexi Pants, that just means that you're making fun of his whole audience, man. I felt bad for Pedro's audience, and I stood by it. I stand by that to this day. I was one of them. That's why I get to say that. I feel bad for me for listening to that bullshit for so long. It don't mean the man ain't a success story. That's not what I ever said. I didn't say he failed. As a matter of fact, he won. But I don't say I respect him. I don't respect him for what he did to the community to get to the win. I hope that sinks in well, Jeff Thomas Black. Know this, though, man. What you did tonight was embarrassing. It was almost as bad as Eli. I'd walk away a little bit, man. I don't know what you're going to do with that pot, but it ain't going to help you through this mess. I'm getting some straight 9 tomorrow. Straight 9. Oh, that's just going to be off the charts, trust me. Oh, I'm getting a good, it's going to be a Michigan shit. Probably a bag that was split between me and Glitch Dash. So anyway, no, that wasn't an innuendo. I've never talked to, I don't know who he is other than YouTube, but he in Michigan, so that's where this shit's coming from. God damn it, would you guys calm down? It's in a bromance. I'm just saying, Michigan's got the best pot. The best legal pot on the planet. That's what I know. I get it once in a while, and that's just like, boom, mind-blowing. Kind of like with Jeff Thomas Black did on Flex, and I was like, you really gotta come up there and pop off like that? Dude, and you came out of the gate like that. You didn't even have a shot at having a civilized conversation with Flex. You just went right for the throat, dude. Too fast, dude. Too much catnip. All right, Eli is falling apart. That was my next one. Eli is falling apart bad. He's walking down the trail faster now. Apparently all this shit's gotten to him or something, because now he's faster than he used to walk kind of slow and flip up his glasses. Now he's just got his glasses up for most of the walk, and he's waiting for them comments like he's getting desperate, man. He's like, please, somebody goddamn talk to me. Please, goddamn it. Please, goddamn it. I'm like, dude, people have talked to you. You didn't like it. You need to shut that motherfucker down, dude. You need to seriously, man, kill it. I'll tell you why. You are not helping yourself when you go live. I know it's an addiction to be here on YouTube. I get that, especially when you're monetized. It's an addiction because you're looking for that extra $5-10 a month. I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with it, dude. My beer costs $10.99 for a 15, Old Milwaukee's Best. I understand that, dude. If that shit was missing out of my life, I'd make another video. If I was monetized, I swear to God, that's the truth. But Eli, do you look desperate, man? It's really bad. You know, Tammy's over there on Rumble. I've been invited over there. I just don't do Rumble. That's the problem with Rumble. I don't do it. I went down that road when I first got here a long time ago. No resume. I'm just saying what happened, and it doesn't work. It didn't work for me, I should say. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna work for her. The problem is the YouTube audience on going anywhere else off of the YouTube platform is a bit tricky. Very time-consuming and disheartening, in my opinion, for myself. That's why I don't follow it, because it's like, that's a lot of work, man. And you get used to the fucking, the traffic that you had on YouTube, and you try to fucking compensate for that somewhere else and like try to even it up, and it never works, because YouTube, unfortunately, hell yeah, they're the biggest brothers. They're the biggest. YouTube is the ghetto, man. This is the place where everybody hangs out at, man. There ain't no... We got our alleys, man, but when you go back behind the scenes, like, and everybody's like, where'd you go? I'm like, I'm over there on Rumble. It's like, everybody's like, well, why aren't you hanging out with us? We're over here on YouTube. It's like, YouTube sucks. It's like, yeah, but that's where everybody is. And I found that out a long time ago. Kind of sucks. It is what... I see she's running ads, so Here's the good news, Eli. You didn't fuck her up, man. You did not fuck up Tammy. She's running ads over there on Rumble. And she's still fucking you up. We'll see what the future holds. She said she did, I ain't gonna repeat that. That was in an email, so I'm repeating that. It just dawned on me. Even drinking and shit and being tired, I know where to hold my tongue. Anyway, she's over there on Rumble fucking you up. I'll leave it there. So, moving on to the next one. Yeah, well, actually, that was the same thing. Rumble don't work after YouTube. Not for me, it don't. Not for me, it don't. I just, no. I wish it did, man. I would like share links. We used to be able to do that, like share a link in our videos about another video. YouTube don't like that shit no more. I know you guys are going to say something different, but for me, it don't work. I got to scratch these out because I already covered them. I don't want to go back over them again. This video is going to be a minute. The last one, and I'll do my afterthoughts. Taking credit, celebrating it. Oh yeah, that's you, Eli. You got again one more mention, man. Taking credit to somebody's channel going down, or laughing about it, or thinking it's a good thing. Dude, I'm not really sure what kind of coach you are, but that's pretty fucking fucked up on civilization. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. That's bad news, dude. That's bad business, dude. To be happy about somebody getting shut down just because they said something you didn't like. All right. Let me give you an example, man. All right, for real. Let me give you an example. I don't particularly like Biden all that much. I don't think President Biden's doing a good job, okay? I think most of what he says is lies. I do believe that his son is full of lies. I do believe that his son is doing some backdoor shit, some very negative shit for the country. I believe Biden is doing negative shit for the country. And that's just the way I feel about it, man. I'm not alone either. I mean, look around the country. You might agree with him, but, I mean, look around the country. I'm not the only one that feels that way about Biden. But that don't mean I want to shut him down. I don't want the White House to be shut down. I don't want nothing bad happen to Biden. He's a human fucking being, man. As a matter of fact, I welcome somebody that's going to challenge my intelligence on a subject. And right now, Biden challenges me every day. That's what he does. Sometimes I bite my tongue. I'm like, there ain't no fucking way he just said that in the White House. In a press briefing. There's no way he's so full of shit right now. He is so full of shit. The American people are suffering. He's saying everything's great. You know how mad that makes the people that are suffering, Eli? That makes us really mad. We don't dig it when he lies because we know the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. We don't get off on that. Do we say that we want to shut down him, the White House? Would you like to see him get reelected? No. We would like to see somebody else take over that position that gives a fuck about the middle class. That's what we would like to see, Eli. But I don't want to you gotta understand this, man. What you did to Tammy, you didn't give her the opportunity to speak on YouTube, according to you. I don't understand you, man. Because you do realize that just by telling Biden he's been voted out of the White House, he's still going to talk. He's still going to speak. His administration, the people that run him, they're still going to speak. All you said was, and that's all you had to say, Eli, is, Tammy, I do not approve of your message. I vote you out of my life. So don't vote for her again. Why you got to fuck her whole life up, man? Why you got to do that kind of shit, dude? Now, Tammy may say he didn't fuck my life up, but I disagree. Getting removed off YouTube, the biggest fucking platform for fucking traffic, that's kind of a big deal. And Eli going to take credit for it. He's going to laugh at it. He's going to think it's a good thing. Well, that, to me, I mean, you're in the wrong community, Eli. If you really got somebody bugging you that bad and you just want them to shut up because they write about you, or you just want them to shut up because you don't agree with what they say, that makes you weak, man. You're the weakest chain, the weakest link in this chain that we got. That's not a fight, man. That's a pussy, that's a bitch move. Dude, you bitched out when you did that. You fucking bitched out. You have no game. And we were warned, Brian and I and a few others were warned a long time ago that you have no game, that you're a liar, manipulator, and fraud. But we found out. We came to our senses. We did it on our own. That's why it took these people some doing to warn us. Because we were on your side. Remember that, Eli? We were on your side. And guess who fucked that up, Eli? You did. We were warned by them, but then you backed up what they said. We saw it firsthand. That was you, Eli. So don't blame your haters for it. Just because they fucking told us, hey, watch your back. I'm telling you, this guy's got a history. He's bad business. He's going to fuck everything up. Why do you think we stuck with you after that was said to us? Why? Because we know what it's like to be on YouTube. You're going to hear a lot of shit that's not going to make sense to you, but you got to find out for yourself. Brian and I and a few others did find that out for ourselves. For ourselves. Brian and I have never even collaborated on. We've never talked behind the scenes about it, but we both came to our senses around the same time. See, Eli, you proved to us that they were right. That was your doing. You did that. And then we appreciated them later. It wasn't the other way around. Unlike you, man, we don't go by what other people say, what other people believe. We do what we do. But we also appreciate when somebody had it right. They were trying to tell us. When we finally figured it out for ourselves, we remember the people that were trying to tell us, and that was Tammy's following. And they all had it right. 110. Fuck the 100, it's 110. So as I debate on whether or not I was going to stick around YouTube for any more period of time, I'm addicted just like everybody else. This shit's fun, but sometimes things need to be said. If you're going to keep it real, you got to kind of find a reason to keep it real, something to talk about that needs to be kept real. And I haven't had much because we're beating Eli to death. He's a dead horse. But this was kind of a good one for me because I got to vent a little bit about a lot of subjects. You can play that shit back. I'm sure you will at least no times. But it ain't the point. The point is that I said it. It's on the record. And that's what the point is. Because I know how the record gets played back. Not that I'm an Eli and give a fuck who does what with my shit. I'm on public, man. This is public. People, roll that beautiful bean footage. Do what the fuck you want with it, man. If somebody's stupid enough to believe something about me that I said that was mocked up, then fuck them, man. I don't want them around here any goddamn way. Who gives a fuck if somebody's going to believe some bullshit about me? You know, like ain't nobody got no haters. I hate that fucking word, bench writers. Fucking people that make shit up to make themselves look better. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a goddamn travesty that anybody gives that shit any attention, but we all do. We're all giving it to Eli. He's got more trolls than anybody else does here, and he's the biggest bitch of trolls. Fuck, the rest of us embrace our trolls, do we not? Hell, Lisa Shirley still comments on my fucking videos, does she not? Eli? My bro? You need to learn how to fucking run a business, dude. I don't even make money off this shit, and I got a better business model than you do on YouTube. Ain't that a fucking... You gotta admit, dude, that's a kick in the rubber parts, ain't it? Think about that shit. With the subs I got, and the views I got, and the fucking... Can you imagine my super chats if I had one, Eli? Let that sink in. Just imagine it. Go look at my lives back, man. Even the ones that were fucked up, which is about 98% of them. But still, the super chats would have stuck. Look at the clicks I would have got by now. Let it sink in, Eli. Let it sink in. It's time you need some coaching from a fucking tort, man. Your business model is jacked up. It's bad business, man. Anybody that takes coaching advice from you is going to file fucking Chapter 11 bankruptcy because their business model is going to need restructuring. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Restructure that shit. I hope I covered everything. And it remains to be seen what happens next with me. Because this is the first thing that's inspired me. My last video, I wasn't even sure about that one. How many times can I talk about Eli? Well, apparently 3 more because I just did another one. But I also added some other flavor to it, so I hope that... I don't hope anything. Fucking, I did what I did, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, where do you go from here? What are we going to talk about next, you know? Oh, Eli doesn't know how to put his fucking diaper on right. So now we're going to make fun of him for that. Well, you know what? You can't make fun of Eli for not putting his diaper on right. He clearly has issues, man. Let him fuck up his own diaper. If he wants to shit his pants and it fucking leaks, what are we supposed to do about that? We're not going to fix this guy. Ladies, we're not going to fix him. No more than we're going to fix Reese. Both of them guys are just absolutely spinning in circles. 2 left feet, going in circles. There's nothing we can do about this. We're never going to fix that. We're just not. Now, if I decide to get a little rambunctious later, maybe after this weekend, maybe something will pop off. We'll see what happens. But Robert Reese, don't ever say that I did something first before you did, man. According to you, you're the expert. You're the what-all, be-all of everything that is the news, right? So has it never happened before? What you're talking about? What you did? You're going to justify what you said because I said it first? Really? Well, I hope nobody decides to pick up on your videos and see what you said before I said it, and he said before she did, and he did before he did. Anybody else want to listen to this shit for the next 6 months? Go right on the goddamn head. I'm going to drink a fucking beer and enjoy my weekend. Y'all can listen to Robert Reese explain his ass away, and you can also watch fucking Eli walk down that trail to Never Never Land. That motherfucker's going to Nowhereville. I don't know what else we got here. If I get inspired, I'll let you guys know. Twerp out.